Hey friends, I got a Texas-sized toy haul for you from the streets of Saigon. Here's Figures Warrior Superhero. It just gets cooler after this. You're going to want to stick around. So, Wild Force, Super Sentai, Power Rangers, you know them. Super Wild Force. Figures Warrior Superhero. Adjectives do come after nouns here. So it's meant to be Warrior Figures. Don't be a jerk. That's 65,000 VND, which is about $3 US, less than $3 US. So this card is fantastic. I'm not as knowledgeable as you all know on the different Sentai Beast Morphers, Gao Ranger. There's so many. But man, when there's a beautiful card like this, it makes it all worth it, friends. So look how dope this is. There are more new items available. There's 3. And there's some kind of awesome Zord that looks like one of those just genuine old school robots. Here's another group here. I don't know if it's the same group as this. It looks as if it might be. And then the profile photo with the helmet, which is awesome. And this dude who is awesome. This thing is awesome. Anyway, we're going to start it off with a strong Warrior Figure Superhero 5-pack. And we're going to transition right into something similar. Power Rangers Wild Force, with of course only one Power Ranger. So this looks to be a yellow Ninja Sentai Warrior there in the middle, and he's got some kind of beast helmet looking thing, so he's probably actually a Wild Force guy. And the KL Toy Box and all my friends, this guy looks more like a Masters of the Universe or a Battlestar Galactica figure. You can see he's got Spider-Man's mold and arms, but he's got some kind of Battlestar Galactica Beast Morpher Gao Ranger looking helmet. So maybe 2 actual Power Rangers. And then of course your favorite Power Ranger, the Hulk. This guy is pretty awful. It's that same really bad mold that we've seen before with the light. They've all got the light in the chest, as did the Figure Warriors. Then there's this wild Batman and Spider-Man combo. And with the build, this always reminds me of like the shitty Schumacher Batman and Robin era Batman. And then this almost looks like Ben Reilly. So it's almost like a Scarlet Spider looking. If only he had a little bit of blue up top, that would be cool. But anyway, there it is. Power, Force, Wild Force, made in China, Ultimate. Anyway, nothing on the back of this card which tells you why these were so cheap, which is why I bought all this stuff today. So, here we go. Let's just go full heroes. There is What's-His-Face and What's-His-Face, Affleck and Superman. I'm blanking out on him. Mission Impossible with the mustache. Henry Cavill. So, heroes. Heroes fight for justice. You've got Tom Holland and Chris Evans here. You've got this stupid thing again. You've seen the giant version of this. I had that in the best of list from 2019. It's not Venom. It's not Black Spidey. It's not Iron Spidey. But it's this guy, and he's cool. Here, you can see it's like Andrew Garfield. He's got the gold eyes on the suit. And then you've got this sort of Prince Caspian looking Thor. Thor's hard to come by though, as you know. So here's the old school, the superheroes colorway. The old school Batman, who's my Batman, the gray and the blue. But he's still got this weird Schumacher vibe going. And then of course Soups, who's got the new, he's got the red sun, not the red sun, that's black and red, but you get the idea. He's got a contemporary outfit on him, and the back of this card is super wild. Thanks for hanging out with me in my stone tomb with my bed here. Super armed. And your favorite Avenger, Batman, right on the front there with Winter Soldier and Black Widow hovering, and then the whole crew from Wakanda. Falcon, Thor, Witch and Vision, Star-Lord. All of them are there. Hulk and Thanos lurking. Heroes fight for justice. And no hero fights for justice more than my favorite Space Cop from Sector 2814. Back from Oa to tell you novel most new Katana, new style, ages 3 and up. That's the future of English, 3 and up. The best welcome gifts for the children. So there were 2 of these guys, one that had a sword and it was really dirty and the battery didn't work, so I didn't get that one. I got this one because it was nicer and cleaner, and it came with a bow and arrow set, which is very road trip in Wyoming throwback for me. It's got the Thunderbird there. What's his face? Hal Jordan, I don't know though, with the dark hair this seems to be more of a Kyle Rayner So maybe when Mr. Rayner, it's big too. This thing, if you can't tell, it's well at least 12 inches or more. It's big. So you can see my hand just covers this. So it's a big toy. What was I gonna say? Oh, Kyle Rayner can lend these out to not Clint Barton. Holy moly, my brain. Oliver Queen, because they're pals, right? They offset each other. So I got more. If you can believe this, I did get an original, not an original, but a reprint of the first volume of Doraemon and some other little kids book. That Viet, another Vietnamese comic. This is a Japanese comic in Vietnamese, and then some like real little kid books. This helps me learn Vietnamese. So the best way to learn any language, friends, is to read. So read in that language. This is tiny. Hoa Phu. This is from Vietnam. So this is produced in Vietnam. You can see it's got Jason Todd Frank as the White Ranger there on front. It's got a Black Panther looking Cat Ranger guy on the card, and then 5 tiny Rangers, including the, you can't really tell, but it's not a pink Ranger. It's very much more of a purple Ranger. Toys, Wally Hot. Get them Wally Hot. 3 and up, nothing on the back. It was only 10,000 VND, so this cost me 41 cents for 5 toys. So that's 8 cents a toy, and those will go to the cafe. If you are still with me, you're a diehard, you're a trooper. Thanks for hanging in. I do have more. So you know I hate Legos, but I am from Houston, Texas, which is Space City, and I love space stuff. I love astronaut stuff, and you're not going to believe this. The only reason I got these, because all 8 in the set were sitting on the floor, so I got all 8. So real quick, instead of Lego City, it's cities from one prick to another. A satellite and a working astronaut. Quickly we'll go through this. A lady scientist looking at some samples there that they brought back from Mars, because NASA's the coolest and the best, and you should follow NASA. There's another, we've seen this before. She has a satellite. Lady astronaut. Here's another lady astronaut who's working on another satellite. Here's a worker. He's drilling on the moon or some such thing. 3 more. Hang in there. There's a dude on a car. All right, gentleman there driving a moon cart. I love Lego space stuff. So the original stuff, like the space stuff and the knights and the pirates, I dig that. So that takes me back. Anyway, that lady's working, some kind of engineer, and then another lady engineer here. So City is really good on the gender representation there. We got a lot of lady astronauts, which is the actual case. There's a plethora of research scientists and scientists, engineers, aeronautical engineers and whatnot in the Houston area who work for NASA, and you should support them. And it seems to be fashionable now. Last thing, and we'll go. I'll quit torturing you, because that's not 10 minutes of your life. I saw Gundam stuff today, and it was weird, wild Gundam stuff. High, powerful, like many of us. There he is. So the colors is just awful. This may well be the first year of the Buffalo purchase for one Dan Larson, who is going to get his 3rd crate of Bootleg Toys Vietnam for the subsequent new year. I will not be returning to the U.S. for Tet, so it might be 2 years. Hopefully, if you folks can persuade everyone to get their shit together and join the rest of us. The rest of the world's not falling apart. It's just the U.S., it seems. And a few other spots. I know Brazil, India, Russia, everyone's having a hard time. All the big countries that don't like to be told what to do, and I get it. I hope you are still okay and safe and healthy and high and powerful. Thanks for watching this toy haul. Let me hear your comments. You can follow the fun on Instagram, Bootleg Toys Vietnam. I love you. Peace. Peace, peace, peace.